My name's Anthony Michael. This is Brandon Sanford. Here with Willen Anderson, Nutrition Done Right. Going to talk about the price of success today.
Hey everybody, as you know, this is me, Coach Real. I'm sitting out here in the office with two of Jackson's finest MMA fighters. As Ant was just saying, we're going to talk about the cost of success. You know, a lot of times people see us and they see us like our current success, be it what it may, and they assume that we always had what we have now. That's not true. That's not reality. So I want to talk a little about like the hidden costs associated with it. You want to kick it off?
Yeah. There's a big cost that goes into everything like I do. Like as far as like sacrificing leisurely time and wanting to instead of going and hanging out with friends, going out and doing this, going out and do that, I'm in the gym, I'm training, I'm dieting. I don't get to go out to dinner and eat all these good things because I'll be cutting weight or whatever. And to me, that is a cost. I mean, I'm giving up certain things to pursue the dream that I have, and that's the steps I'm willing to take to do it.
Absolutely. I think what the viewers need to know is just, even though our endeavors are different, you all MMA fighters, me being a wellness coach, I think the commonality among like us, if you will, is the fact that it costs us something for this. For this office to be in existence, it was a sacrifice that I had to make. For Ant to be like as good as he is, out there in the cage, it's a cost associated with that. When people see me down here at the office, they assume that, oh, Rose got it easy. What they don't see is the people who place those orders who don't buy them. They don't see those bills that accumulate over there. That I have to wear a smile, even though I'm like, I hope everything panned out this month. Like we was talking about how even last night I fell asleep on the floor, contact glued to my eyeball or whatever. But because like I invested those countless hours because it was a goal I was going for. It was something I was willing to chase, regardless of whatever it is. What about you, Ant?
Like you both said, success isn't always financial. There's a lot of sacrifices you got to make. Of course, you got to pay for your gym memberships. Sometimes healthier food costs more. But there's a lot of hard work that goes into everything, and depending on what level of success you really want, depends on how much you're willing to put into it. And it's definitely not always easy. You got, like Brandon said, hanging out with friends is very rare, very rare with you're trying to get something done.
Friend, what is that?
So,
I don't know about you all, if I write the same thing. I think the funniest thing is when I get on Facebook, and I get on there mainly for networking reasons, and I get all these requests for different games. I'm thinking, I wish I had time to play these games, because some of them look pretty cool, like Farmville. I used to play that, but now because the level of success where I'm at right now and where I want to be, I was like, I don't even got time to play those games. Not that it's not tempting, but I was like, because I want to, I was like, but my desire to be great at what I do, it outweighs that, that temporary pleasure that comes from engaging in those activities. Like you're talking about the sacrifices of having friends and things like that. Oh man, I would love to know all of the friends I have on Facebook on a personal level. But
me too. I try.
Right, you try. Absolutely, but there's only so much you can do.
I agree. Like I spend, me and Brandon both, especially lately, we've spent hours and hours in the gym. We went from 7 hours to a good 8, 9, 10 hours now every day, and I still try to keep in contact with all my friends, and Facebook's obviously a great way to do that. Social networking, but it's very hard to keep up on a personal level and see what's really going on. Like some of my best friends have changed jobs recently, and I haven't even been able to keep up on that.
And what kills me is people see me, they see you all, and they see other successful people, and they say, well, man, they think they're too good, they think they stuck up. I'm like, no, baby, you don't understand. It's the cost to be where I'm at right now, and I have to pay my dues right now. Like, I have to be willing to sacrifice, hanging out with friends. As much as I love my sisters and brothers and things like that, I can't spend with them the amount of time that they want me to, because like my desire to achieve the goal, it outweighs all of that. Not because they aren't important, I love them to death and stuff like that, but I was like, I have to do it. Like some days it kills me coming to the office. I was like, man, because I'd rather be on the beach somewhere, enjoying life. I was like, well, how bad do I want it?
One thing I realized, and I think this is true for a lot of things, but to get to where you want to be or to do what you want to do, there's a certain level of selfishness that comes in.
Yeah.
You
said
have,
it well.
you have to be willing to, give up and like put other things on hold, whether it be family, friends, put it on hold and do what you need to do for yourself. Because if we neglect that, if we procrastinate and like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out here, I'm gonna go do this. I mean, let's face it, nothing will get done. So you gotta just, you know what? This is my time. I'm gonna do what I want to do because I know in the end that this will pay off. So it's just selfishness is.
You know, I was watching a video and it kind of, came to mind. It says, in the hands of an average person, a golf club is just a golf club. But put it in the hands of Tiger Woods, that golf club is a whole different realm. Why? Because what he invested into his time at perfecting that craft. People, they can put me in the cage, like you all in here. I'll make a mess running around the cage and everything else. Why? Because I don't have the discipline, to be the best that it is when it comes to that sport. It's not because I can't do it, it's because I've chosen something else.
Yeah.
And we all, chose different things in life. But if we want to be successful, we got to be willing to count up the cost and then pay it.
It costs, man. Anything. Like even from a business perspective, we run into this a lot, and you've probably heard this saying: it takes money to make money. And it goes with all aspects of life. That time invested, is you get the return on that. The more you invest, the better the return. So I mean, it costs, whether it be money, time, a myriad of things. There's a bunch of different stuff. So of course, it's worth it paying for it.
Oh man, so worth it. All right, as we get ready to close this one, ain't you want to leave them with any last things?
I just want everybody to stay motivated, man. It's winter coming up. Everybody's gonna, put on a few pounds here and there, but stay motivated. Keep your weight down. Eat right. Eat healthy. You'll see your energy shoot up this winter if you eat healthy. It's definitely true. So.
And it doesn't hurt to pay for good food. You don't need to go buy that Whopper. It might be cheap, but you're putting some horrible stuff in your body. Why don't you just go to Kroger's? You could go to shop organic. It costs more, but it's worth it.
But does it really cost more when you think about it? Because although going to like you said, McDonald's is cheaper and more convenient.
I spent $10 on deli.
Right. When you compare it to like organic foods and you think about long term, like you talking about the return on investment.
Yeah.
What's your return on investment when you buy that Whopper? You think about all the illnesses associated with poor nutrition.
Heart disease and stuff like
Absolutely. The cost of a heart attack. I think that's a lot more expensive than eating organic food. On the surface, like on the right now today basis, oh yeah, it's more expensive, but it's so worth it at the end.
It is.
Yeah.
I agree.
If I had to leave you all as viewers with one last thought, it would definitely be the heights and depths reached and kept by great men were not achieved during sudden flight, but they, while their loved ones slept, were twirling upward in the night. Stay motivated, like Ant said. Stay eating healthy, as Akoya just said, and more importantly, stay focused. All right, till next time, it's me, Coach Rolla. Have a great day.